So, hey y'all, first of all, um, a couple of months ago, I was watching some podcast or something, and they posed the question, who are you without the titles? Or without um, the things you identify yourself as? And I've been pondering that question and intentionally put myself in a state of um, not fear, but a state of anxiety in a way. Because those are the things, you identify yourself as a teacher, I teach. You identify yourself as a gamer, somebody who games, somebody who loves to give, so on and so forth. Somebody's generous. But what if you can't give, you can no longer teach for whatever reason? You can't be a content creator. You can't be a gardener. That's another identity. What if all of that was wiped away? Who would you be? And what would you do? How would you live or handle not being able to be any of the things that you like to identify as and like to be? And would like to be, put it that way. And that you love about yourself. But if for some reason it all got stripped away, even with my car being somebody who drives an Audi, or a luxury vehicle, whatever, I take pride in that, but not so much as a car. I like it. I like the car because it's a car. It's a good car, right? But I had to even take something like that that's materialistic and realize that there's a lot of stuff that I have pride in that might be a little bit too much pride or misplaced. What if I lost my car? You know what I'm saying? The car that I love, the best car I've ever bought. You know what I'm saying? How would that make me feel? What if I lost the apartment, the place that I have now, the place that I live in now? The accounts that I have now. As far as my money, what would I do? How would I identify? And pondering that question, I wish I would have done this a long time ago. I wish I would have found this, but this was the time for me to do this. But I wish I would have had the opportunity to do this before then, but everything works the way it's supposed to. But in doing this, I've been able to cry, set aside some fears, identify some areas where I can work on, like idols and things that I put above what they need to be. And the main thing that the Most High, I feel like, was trying to teach me and show me is that even when all that stuff is gone, I am still Yeshua and Yahuwah's child. I can't lose my identity in him. I can't lose that identity. Even I grappled with that. I was like, what if I continue to research and realize what I believe might not be correct. That makes sense. And the thing is, I had already been grappling with that already, because I used to be Christian. I left Christianity for a while. I haven't been a Christian for a while, but even in what I believe now, which I strongly still believe, would I be okay if the Most High sent me another way? Well, I've been okay since I switched from Christianity, so I've been through that experience before, but everything else is really, after all of that, I still have Yah, and I'm still made in his image. I'm still walking in love with the Most High after God's own heart, you know. And I don't do everything perfect, but I do recognize that even if I don't have the successes that I have, and I don't have the titles, I still got Yah, you know. So I just wanted to share that, and I encourage you to do that as well. Just take some time to think about that. What would you be, and how would you handle not having any of the titles that you've given yourself, or any of the labels, the things that you love, as far as what you would call yourself. Somebody said, "Who are you?" You would say, "I'm this, 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 this." Of course, you would say your name. What if you don't even have your name anymore? What if your name, you know? It's time to start thinking about questions like that, because we get living in a time where we don't know what's going to happen, and we may not have. So, we may not have this stuff. We may not have our identity that we normally would have. And recently, I think me being posed with that question, it has helped me not to worry about the situation that I'm going through now, which is not a bad situation. It's just, it was abrupt, and I have to change some things. I still have my identifiers. I still have my labels, but just not in the same place that I was. I'm having to move in order to continue doing those things, which is, I think, this is the Most High's plan anyway. But yeah. I identify myself for the years that I've been doing it as a math teacher, and now I'm in a position where I can't be a math teacher right now, and I have to change to a different discipline. I can still teach, so something that small, even that small, I identified as, and I had to think about and reflect on. Okay, now that I'm not, who am I? Well, I'm still a teacher. I'm still a child of the Most High. You know, so on and so forth. So even the little things I'm starting to think about in that way. But anyway, I don't want to prolong it. I just wanted to share that. So think about it, meditate on it. Don't worry yourself about it, but really just start identifying yourself without those things. Find out who you are without the stuff that's around us. Right? Anyway, bye y'all.